Hi friends, it's great to see you again and welcome if you're new. My name is Alyssa and I'm the Very Little Paper Crafter. And for today's project, I'm just going to be showing you how to make the most simple envelopes using up your scraps. So I just have a few of my scraps here. You will want to get some of your skinnier strips of scraps like these, and then maybe some bigger pieces like these. So I'm gonna maybe start with this scrap here, and then maybe I will use those scraps to go with it. Okay, so you wanna take your bigger scrap and literally just fold it like you would an envelope, and you can score wherever you're gonna fold. But just to make this simple and easy, I'm just eyeballing it and folding my paper down. So I folded this one into thirds, like so. And then I'm going to take my skinnier strips here, and I'm going to fold these in half the long way. I guess for the skinnier strips, it would be easier to just score them down the middle since they're smaller. So, I mean, for these, I'm not even measuring it. I'm just gonna eyeball and try to score just right down the middle of my strip. All right, so now you can fold these strips in half. And then what we're gonna do is just take the envelope and open up the lid. And then we're just going to be gluing our strips of paper here onto the sides. So you do have a few options. You can either glue these strips on the outside like this, or you can stick them on the inside like that. So for this one, I'll just glue my little strips on the outside. And when you're gluing your strip on the outside, don't put it all the way up to where your lid is. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to, but I prefer to just keep it the height of my little pocket here. So I'm just gonna glue this down on the outside, just like that. So it's covering the front here as well as the back. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And just glue this to the outside. All right, and then you can chop off the excess here. And that's it. That is your simple little envelope made from scraps. And these are great because you still have all the room on the inside. And I think they're so cute. So you could also, if you wanted to, you can add a little notch at the top here. You can round the edges here, which I might, or the corners, I'm sorry. I might just do that as well. And then you can use any kind of closure that you want. Just keep that in mind before you glue your strips down on the side. So if you need to add anything right here for like a tie closure or something like that, do that before you glue this down. But I'm just going to stick on some little Velcro dots and just pop that in the middle of my lid. And then I take the other piece and put it on top of it, the sticky side up. And then I just close the whole entire thing, kind of press it down, and then it'll open right up and fall perfectly into place where it needs to go. So there's my super quick little envelope. So let's just go ahead and make a few more. And again, just fold it into thirds. I'm just gonna eyeball it. And I'm going to glue these ones onto the inside probably. So I'll just take one of my strips and place it inside. And it's gonna go all the way down to the bottom of the envelope. And I'm just gonna kind of eyeball how big it should be. And then I can just cut both of these to the same size, roughly. So you probably do want your little strips here to be just a little shorter. You don't want it to come all the way up to this bottom crease here, just so your envelope has room to close. And obviously the open part of your strip, you want it to be facing the inside of your envelope. So I'm just going to place my strip down on this side and same thing on the other side. And then I will just pop some glue down the length of both of my strips. And then I can fold the whole thing up like that. And that is our other envelope all set. And you still have the whole entire width of the envelope to put items inside. And you have the whole design showing on the front and the back. So I'm gonna show you one more because these are just so much fun to make. And I'm going to grab two bigger scraps that are about the same width. And then I'll just grab some skinnier scraps as well. So I'm gonna show you another method. You can take one piece of scrap paper and just fold it in half. I'm just gonna eyeball the length of this strip and cut two of those out. All right, so you can even just stop at this point and you have a little pocket, and you can put these in your junk journals or scrapbooks as well. I'm gonna go in with my second piece of scrap paper here, and I'm just going to turn this into a lid and make it into an envelope. So for this, you can either stick your scrap paper on the inside, or you can just glue it onto the back like that. I think I want to glue it in the inside, so I'm probably just gonna put this paper about halfway down and stick this sheet on the inside. So now it'll be nice and snug on the inside there. Then I will just fold the top down like this. And again, there's no measurements. You just eyeball it and make it as big or as little as you want it to be. And you've got yourself another little envelope here. So let me just corner around this. And I love this method as well because you can use all different kinds of scraps. So you've got different designs on the lid and the envelope itself, and then your 2 strips on the side there. So you can really just make these as crazy as you want them to be. So that's it, you guys. That's the entire tutorial on using your scraps to make these cute little envelopes. And of course you can put gifts inside. You can decorate your envelope front and back, embellish them as much as you would like, and even just use them in your junk journals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this fun, simple tutorial. It is a great way to use up your scraps, and these are just so much fun to make. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you all in my next video. Happy crafting!